with the Game Awards rapidly approaching on Thursday, I'm gonna spend this episode talking about the Game Award nominees, talking about who I think might win, and also probably my predictions for what might be the world premiere, that they say. I am that Canadian Fangirl, and first up, before we get to the nominees, I should probably talk about the fact that, yeah, I'm a gamer. I don't game. I would call myself a gamer, but I'm the type of gamer that buys a lot of games, plays for maybe an hour, and then moves on to the next game. So a lot of the games I played this year, I didn't get far in. My game of the year is Final Fantasy 16. It's beautiful. I knew that game was going to be my game of the year, maybe 25% in. It's like, oh, the game's amazing. But I love it. It's the reason I bought my PS5. I mean, my runner-up this year is Master Detective Archive's Raincode, which was a brilliant game from the Danganronpa dev team. Loved it. That game was so beautiful. It was a great story. I love the characters. The voice acting was great. And I mean, the Danganronpa team, the gameplay was fun. The story was intricate as shit. I loved it. Like, other than that, a lot of the games I played, like, the only game that I beat this year was Spider-Man Miles Morales, but did not come out this year, so it's not out. But it was a good game. I really like Miles Morales. And I'm getting Spider-Man 2 for Christmas, so. Other games I played this year, I bought Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town, which is, again, didn't come out this year, I bought it for cheap. Same with Harvest Moon, One World, but those are life stems. I also got the Story of Seasons Wonderful Life remake for Switch. Really quaint, it's a good remake. Theater Rhythm Final Borderline is probably the game I put the most hours into, but it's a rhythm game, and so I'm not expecting it to get much attention, but it's a solid addition to the Theater Rhythm series. So if you like Final Fantasy and you like rhythm games, it's a good game to pick up. I picked up Persona 3 Portable when it came to Switch, same as Persona 4 Golden, with a really solid game. I actually really like the Persona series. Persona is really fun. I'm looking forward to Persona 3 Reload. That looks so hype. I picked up Detective Pikachu Returns. Haven't gotten full into it because that game really just came out. I picked up the Mega Man Battle Network collection. I'm still in the first game, but it's a solid collection. I picked up the Tales of Symphonia Remastered. I like it. I don't really get. I mean, it's not a clean remaster, but like it's fine for what it is. I picked up The Race and the Lost Demons, that Bayonetta storybook style game that released. It's charming enough. Kind of challenging for me, but I gotta play it more. I picked up the new SpongeBob Cosmic Shake game. Charming little platformer. And I love SpongeBob, so that's why I picked it up. And if you're a SpongeBob fan, it's great. I picked up Fire Emblem Engage. I haven't gotten full in the latest Fire Emblem, but I have it. I picked up Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's a Kirby game. It's great. And I also picked up the Mario Party Superstars. The new Mario Party from last year, finally. I really like Mario Party. I think it's fun. I need people to play it with. I'm just doing solo. Other than that, the only game I beat this year was Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I picked up the DLC for that. Probably one of the best things I've ever played. It's that 3 DLC feature redeemed. So incredible. It adds so much detail to that game, and that game is already peak. I'm ashamed it's not getting any nominated. It's probably not going to get nominated for anything because it's DLC, and I don't think they care much for DLC. I picked up the Pokemon. I finally finished Violet, like Pokemon Violet. Picked up Violet DLC. Teal Mask is fine. It's Pokemon DLC. It is what it is. Indigo Disc comes out next week, so I'm gonna have that. But it's fine. Other than that, the only game I picked up, I picked up the demo for Howl, and it dropped, 2 weeks ago with the Indie Direct. Howl's really fun. The demo's good. I'll probably pick up the main game eventually. I'm just not having any of it right now, but there you go. So, I said that because I need to stress this. A lot of the games I play, I haven't beat. I still haven't beaten Final Fantasy 16, and it's still my game of the year. That's the kind of gamer I am. But enough about me. Let's talk about the Game Awards. So we're gonna go through all the categories of the Game Awards, minus the esports stuff, because I don't really watch esports. We're gonna talk about the nominees, and I'm gonna tell you who I think's gonna win. Starting with Game of the Year. We have Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I'm not shocked that Final Fantasy 16 didn't make it, because that game's kind of divisive. I'm also really shocked Mario Wonder's Game of the Year. It's like, really? I mean, I think we all knew Nintendo was getting Zelda. Mario got Game of the Year too? Congrats to Nintendo. I'm gonna play it. I'm getting it for Christmas, so, and I've heard amazing things. So good on Nintendo. Now, who I think is gonna win Game of the Year? Well, of this list, I'm gonna put it down to either Baldur's Gate 3 or Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Both are games that were largely popular, got huge attention from fans online, and are still talked about to this day. So I'm gonna throw it to Baldur's Gate 3 for the whole reason that it's impressive the game based on a D&D campaign is getting this much notoriety. But if Zelda wins, I would not be shocked. But yeah, my pick goes to my guess goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Next category is Best Game Direction. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Mario Wonder, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. So the exact same nominations, there's no Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't played any of these games, so I'm going purely on my personal guess what people are going to go for. Probably either Zelda or Baldur's Gate. Well, maybe Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is probably a well-designed game. Although, direction is about creative vision, so I'm gonna give that to Baldur's Gate 3. Just because, again, the fact that people were talking about it so much is impressive. So yeah, I'll go for the Baldur's Gate 3. Next category is Best Narrative. Storytelling in the game. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I would give this to Final Fantasy 16. I think that story was great, and it's my game of the year. And out of this, I would probably say Final Fantasy 16 has a strong contender for getting Best Narrative. Although I've heard amazing things about Alan Wake 2. And I'm not. Is there a story to Baldur's Gate? And I haven't been Spider-Man 2 yet. Is there a story to Baldur's Gate 3? I'm sure there is. I'm gonna give it to Final Fantasy 16. I love that story. I think it's super intricate. It's one of the best Final Fantasy games I've ever played. And I played 5 games. Yeah, I love RPGs. I don't play a lot of Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy 16 story is great. So I'll go to 16. Next is Art Direction. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Liza P, Mario Wonder, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, you gotta give this one the Hi-Fi Rush. I've seen that game played. That game is gorgeous. So I hope that game wins, because I think Hi-Fi Rush deserves getting nominated for this. Although Mario Wonder has a crazy art style, so I would not be surprised if Mario takes that win. But no, I'm gonna give the Hi-Fi Rush. I think any game that looks as gorgeous as Hi-Fi Rush deserves best art direction. Alright. Score and music. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Composed by Nintendo Sound Team. Everyone else gets a name, Zelda just gets a sound team. I mean, Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm game, right? It's the game where you have to keep to the beat, so by that alone, it should win. But 16's got an incredible score. The music in 16 is beautiful. Like, oh my god, it's so booming and epic. I don't know Final Fantasy 16. Hi-Fi Rush makes more sense, though. Just because it is a game about music. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a Hi-Fi Rush is probably gonna take it. And again, this is just my personal opinion. These are my guesses. I'm not saying I know exactly who's gonna win. I'm just throwing out who I think will. Audio design. Alan Wake 2. Man, Alan Wake 2 was taking everything. Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Haven't played any of these games. Probably Hi-Fi Rush. Again, I would imagine audio design in a game about music would have to be really good. Best in-game audio and sound design. Yeah, probably Hi-Fi Rush. That's my guess. And again, I can't talk about anything else. So yeah, I'll give it a Hi-Fi Rush. Best performance. Alright. We got Ben Stubbs for Final Fantasy 16. He was the voice of Clive. Cameron Monaghan in Star Wars Jedi Survival. Idris Elba with a Cyberpunk 2077? Melanie LeBeau for Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon for Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuli Lowenthal for Spider-Man 2. Alright. I love the voice of Clive. I kind of want to give it to Ben Stubbs. I want to give it to Yuli Lowenthal for Spider-Man 2, though. For the whole reason he didn't win for the first Spider-Man game. And his performance in Spider-Man for PS4, the first game, was incredible. He is probably my favorite Spider-Man. So, the part of me that kind of loves his performance in the first game hopes he wins for the sequel. Even though, again, I love Final Fantasy 16 and Clive's performance. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gilly. Hope you win, Gilly. You were robbed in 2018. Innovation and accessibility. Alright. Medium pushing forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even wider audiences. So these are for people who want a game, but they have accessibility issues where they can't actually do it. Diablo 4, for the Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, or Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know what any of these games are doing for accessibility options. I'm guessing it's probably had to do something with probably healing and payload stuff, or like control, the way the controllers line out. I thought good thing about Spider-Man 2's control system. And I'll go to Spider-Man 2 because I have no idea what the other games are doing. But yeah, I'll say Spider-Man 2. Sorry, this is so haphazard. Anyway, moving on. For Gameful Impact, we got Space Unbound, Chance of Sinnoh, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, that little game, Tillanil, or Venma. I mean, these are all indie games, but they're also games that have to do with a social meaning. And I haven't played any of these games. Although Venma looked really cute. I wanted to play Venma. Venma's the game with the Indian family and the cooking. That game looked really cute. And Tsuchiya, I think, looks really charming. The Tropical Island game. Good for the Criminal High, it looked really fun. Ooh, I'm gonna get the Venba. Was it Venba? Look at the Venba. That looked really charming. It's like the one game I wanted to pick up. And I wanted to play it. I'll probably play it next year. Hopefully. Alright, moving on. Best ongoing series. So, this is a game that already exists. Which we all know what's gonna win, but I'll go through it anyway. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, or Genshin Impact. Let's be honest, it's probably going to Final Fantasy XIV because people still play it. Genshin has a strong following. I don't think it's gonna win. Fortnite, I don't think it's gonna win. Final Fantasy XIV is probably gonna win. I don't know what to say with that. I know that 14 is an amazing MMO. It's gonna win. Although I do want to get into Genshin. Best community support. Games for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, social media activity. Okay, so games with patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, or No Man's Sky. Again, probably gonna go to Final Fantasy XIV because that game's always improving, and it's impressive that game is able to survive despite the fact that 1.0 was awful. Although Cyberpunk 2077 is apparently impressive. There was No Man's Sky. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the 14. I'm gonna give it the 14, and not because I love Square. Note, I am not sponsored by Square Enix. I am not. I'm gonna move on. Independent games, so we'll get indies. Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, Viewfinder. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be the tough one. Dave the Diver or Sea of Stars? I've heard good things about both games. Probably Sea of Stars, because everyone was hyping it, but Dave the Diver is apparently really chill. I'm gonna give it to Sea of Stars for the whole reason that game got hyped before that game was coming out, and everything I've heard about the game is incredible, and I want to play it. So yeah, I'll give it to Sea of Stars. Debut indie game. Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, or Viewfinder. I gotta give the Pizza Tower because everyone was playing Pizza Tower and that game blew up. And I've seen that game played. It looked like a wild time. I'd probably hate it because it looked like a game I would not have fun playing, but Pizza Tower's probably gonna win. Alright. Although, I've heard good things about Venba, so yeah. Best mobile game. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I forgot that game came out. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Honkai Star Rail. Monster Hunter Now or Taylor Nil. I love the game that even though it came out. Probably gonna go to Honkai Star Rail for the whole reason I know what Honkai is, and that's probably gonna influence a lot of people voting for these games. Again, I didn't even know Ever Crisis came out until like probably a month ago, where I was like, oh yeah, this game's out. Should I download it? No. I don't know. Is it good? I don't know. Is it good? I have no idea. If it's good, I might pick it up. But no. Honkai, everyone knows. It's on the Genshin team. Probably a safe bet is gonna win. Everything else just seems like, meh. Yeah, I'll give it to Honkai. Best VR. Best VR AL series. Gran Turismo 7. I didn't know that was in VR. Horizon Call of the Mountain. Humanity. Resident Evil Village VR mode or Synapse. I don't play VR, so Synapse? I think the one game I've heard of in this game. Oh, I have Resident Evil. I don't know. I think I've heard good things about Synapse. I can't talk. I'll get the Synapse. So this is so not helpful, but I'm just going through my thoughts. Best action game. Game of the action genre. Only Code 6, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush is action. Well, Remnant 2. I'll probably give it to Only Code 6. Good thing that's the 6th game of series and people were talking about it. And none of the other games really. We got Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, I'll give Only Code 6. Best Action Adventure, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Jedi Survival, or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If I had to guess, probably Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is huge right now, everyone's talking about it. The other game, although Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, probably Tears of the Kingdom. Best RPG. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, or Starfield. I want to say Final Fantasy 16 because I personally love it. Not gonna lie, it's gonna go to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm pretty sure that's a given. It might go to Sea of Stars. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to Baldur's Gate 3. Everyone played it. Everyone was talking about it. It's probably gonna win this. Best Fighting. God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, which I think just came out, Pocket Braviary, never heard of, and Street Fighter 6. Probably Mortal Kombat 1, because it got a lot of attention, and that game had a... Although Street Fighter 6 was getting a... Street Fighter 6 did come out around the time of Tears of the Kingdom, so I think it kind of fell by the wayside. But Mortal Kombat 1... Yeah, probably Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat's probably a big series too. I'll give it that. Best Family Game, Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic, or Mario Wonder. So, only 2 Nintendo games. Probably gonna go to Mario. It's gonna go to Mario Wonder. Unless it's Disney Illusion Island looks charming. Mario is definitely the face of family games. They were probably gonna go to Wonder. Yeah, I'll say that. Sim Strategy Game. Advance Wars 1-2 Reboot Camp, City Skyline 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, or Pikmin 4. Now, I have played Engage. I played maybe the first tutorial. Probably they're gonna win Best Strategy Game. But probably, it's probably gonna go to Advance Wars 1-2 Reboot Camp. For the whole reason that game was in development for like 2 years, finally came out, and everyone basically blew up. Although would Pikmin 4 be a strategy game? Yeah, I'll give it to Advance Wars. I think it's better. Best Sports or Racing Game. We got EA Sports, FC24, F123, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, and the Crew Motorfest. 3 racing games and a soccer game. Probably Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is probably a safe bet. I'll give it to Hot Wheels. Best Multiplayer, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, or Mario Wonder. Probably Street Fighter 6. No, probably Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is a MOBA. No, not a MOBA. It's an MMO. Yeah, I'll probably win. I'll give it to Diablo 4. Best Adaptation. We got Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Mario Bros. Movie, or the Twisted Metal series. Let's be honest, it's gonna go to Last of Us. It was an amazing adaptation of the game. It's beautifully told. It's a great cast. It's a great story. Last of Us worked so well, and they basically put video games on the map. As much as the Mario World movie was fun, Last of Us was probably the better series. Anticipated game: 7 Rebirths, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaw, The Tekken 8. Let's be honest, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I think everyone's hyping that game. It's gonna win. Not even a credit. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know any of these people, but I'll probably give it to Ironmouth. Yeah, Ironmouth, people make games. Quackcity? Spleen or Cypher Peak? The only one that I know on this list is Ironmouth, so they'll probably win. And I think that's it. Yeah, because everyone won the esports. And I don't watch esports. I know nothing about the people who are nominated for esports. I don't know what the events are. I don't know the coaches. I don't know the team. So I'm not gonna give my opinion on esports because I'm gonna really be out of my depth, and you don't want to hear that. But that's not what you want to hear. You want to know about what I think is gonna be the world premieres. Honestly, safe bet. I don't know. I would have said Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but maybe Square's gonna show up with a new trailer for that? I'm not gonna say, probably not Persona 3 Reload, right? Because that game comes out in February. I don't think it's gonna get a lot of attention. We just got the GTA 6 trailer, unless there's gonna be more of it. I doubt we'll see Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I don't know what Nintendo would show of that. I'm always gonna say Kingdom Hearts news. I would love, particularly with Missing Link out, I would love to see like news about Missing Link and maybe a tease for 4. I'm not holding my breath for that. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'll always appreciate if we get Kingdom Hearts news. Maybe something for Tekken 8. Maybe something for Hades 2, but I think we got something for Hades 2 last Game Awards, so I don't know. I mean, the world premiere is always what are the new games that we don't know about, and I'm not sure what they can announce at this thing. Again, the thing they're gonna get people hyped will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, maybe a new trailer, maybe something from Nintendo. But it's like, I'm thinking of other Nintendo franchises. Like, what's the franchise that can't really need an announcement that people are gonna go nuts for? Because it's not gonna be Zelda, probably not gonna be Fire Emblem, maybe a Kid Icarus, that might get people excited, maybe a new Smash. Like, seeing a new Smash with an announcement might be cool. Although, seeing a new Mario Kart, yeah. I mean, the other thing that they can show, it's gonna be interesting what happens on Thursday, December 7th on Twitch. If you're gonna watch it, feel free to watch it, see what wins, what loses, and what new games get announced. We don't know. And 2024 is looking to be a very stacked year for gaming, which is a good thing because movies are still not going to be stacked next year, so gaming is going to be so peak next year. I am so excited. And that being said, I'm going to be watching the Game Awards. I'll give you my opinions briefly next week. I am That Canadian Fangirl. I am with Canadian Fangirl. I am That Canadian Fangirl. And I'll see you next week. Remember, fandoms are just a thing to keep you in a box. Like what you like. Who cares? I'm out. Bye.